Welcome to Math 240 W01 for Fall 2013. My name is Delois McCormick and I'm your instructor for this course. On the opening page in Blackboard, you have a welcome announcement that lists what is required of you for the first week of class. And what I'm planning on doing in this recording is going over the information that you will find in Blackboard. So the first thing you're asked to do is to go to the course information button and print the course outline or the syllabus. Those two terms mean the same thing. This is a contract between you and me that explains what is expected during the course. So this is the document you want to click on. Open that up, read it carefully. During week 2, you will complete a course outline lab, and you'll have to refer to the course outline to answer the questions on that lab. Same thing as the syllabus, course outline or syllabus. Also, under the course information button, you'll find a copy of the assignment sheet. I would recommend printing this and posting it near your computer. You may want to post it or place it inside your math notebook near the front so you have it there for easy reference. When we start taking exams, I have testing passes that you take to the testing center to provide them with information on your test that you'll be taking. Now, going back to the welcome announcement, I'm going to more or less jump around in this and not go through it step by step. You need to go through it and read it carefully step by step. One of the items you're required to complete is you are required to do the prerequisite module in the Are You Ready mini course. This provides you with information on how to be successful in an online course. And so what you do is you click on the button. It takes you to a page where you have to log in using your MyGCC username and password. So I'm going to enter mine. And click on login, and this will bring you into the mini course. The mini course has a number of modules. The one you want to focus on is the very first one, the module 1 on prerequisites. So let's go there first. And mostly there's information here that I want you to take a look at. What kind of computer you need, what kind of computer skills you need, and so forth. So I do recommend you go through that. They also recommend browsers, and we're seeing that we use Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome, and the only thing you actually have to turn in from this is from the Getting Started portion. You click on this link and it takes you to the Germana webpage on distance learning. And what you will be doing is you'll be taking a test called the Smarter Measures test. The Smarter Measures test will give you a printout and information on your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to taking an online course. And on this page that I've linked to, it comes right here to the Smarter Measures test. Notice your group name will be the Fall 13 student. So your username is Fall 13 student, all together as one word. And your password is BlackCat13. So you want to note those before you click on this to start the test. When you get to the end of the test, it will take you to a summary page, and you will print the top portion. You will take actually a camera shot or a screenshot of that page at the very top where your name shows up, and you'll submit that on the first lab. And when I get to labs, I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. So I'm going to back out of here so I can log out. I want to go up here. They do want you logging out. Okay, so find my name here, and I'm going to sign out so I can close that page. So, and I do recommend that you look through the other modules. There are videos on how to use Word, videos on how to use Blackboard. So if there's anything you don't know how to do or you forget how to do, you can look up, for example, how to submit an assignment, which is the way we do the labs in this class. Under the Assignments button, you will find the course assignments arranged by week. Oh my goodness, folder 1 is empty. I guess I haven't transferred those yet. Basically what I do in this section is I have a list of the items that are due that week. The next thing I put in is a list of the learning outcomes for the week. And then you have links to the various types of assignments that you have to do. So I'm still building this. I wanted to go ahead and get this recording done while I was in my office. So we don't have anything here, but it will be here when you go to look at the course when I've opened it up. So the key on the assignments is that I've arranged them by week. There are other ways to get to the different parts based on the names of the buttons. But if you want to go here, you'll find a list of everything due that week, a list of the learning outcomes for the week, and then links to all of the different assignments you need to complete. Okay, we talked about course information. Course materials, I'm again just beginning to build this. We have a new text, so it always takes me more time to get things going in a semester, but I have chapter 1 completed. Under each section within the chapter folder, you will find materials for the section. I create lecture notes, which you print, and then you use those notes to follow along with the recorded lecture. These lectures are posted on YouTube, so hopefully you won't have any trouble playing them. In addition to a lecture that follows the lecture notes, I do some sample problems, some even numbers from the textbook. So you can see in this case I've got two group sample problems since it was a rather lengthy assignment in that. So under course materials again, you'll find the materials organized by chapter. So if you're going to go do something in chapter 1, you don't have to go to assignments, you can go straight to course materials. Discussion board you will be using with some of your assignments, with some of your labs, and also in the event you have a question that's related to the functioning of the class or about the content, you can post it here. I try to check this daily and respond as soon as possible. For the first lab, it is the student introduction lab. And this is where you will go to post your self-introduction. And I'm going to go in here. And what you do is you click on create a thread and then you post your introduction. I do want you to also respond to 2 of your classmates there. And that counts as part of your very first lab. And you can see we have a number of discussions related to other labs later on in the semester, so you don't need to do those until you find them in the assignment. The virtual cafe is one for students to use so that you can talk with each other if you want to do that. Faculty information has information on my office hours and also on my office location. And you can read this and find out information about my office hours and so forth. And I see that I need to update that. It looks like I have. No, I have updated it. Okay, so I have updated it. So yay, I did do that part. All right, under the labs, and I'm hoping, yes, I have this updated. We'll go to the Student Information Lab, the very first lab that is due week 1. This is where you submit it. You can get a copy and save it to your computer, complete it, and then save it with your name once it's completed, and then you'll browse your computer, double click on the file, and click submit once you're done. Now if you realize you made an error, you can submit a second time. So here's an example of what the final document should look like. Last name, Student Information Lab, and just simply submit it. Now I also want, alright, I'm not going to bother with it, enable editing. Fill in your information, either highlight where you're taking your test, where your test will be proctored, or delete the parts, places where you will not be completing them. Type your signature. Alright, now here's the Smarter Measures test, also called the Ready. And what I did was I pasted the screenshot I took of my test. I took it quickly so that I could post. And you can see my name. I put an arrow here pointing to my name. That's how I'm going to know you completed it. So you want your screenshot. What you can do is click on my screenshot and delete it. You will have to enable editing to do that. Delete it and then paste yours there. So you can copy it from your wherever you pasted it when you took the test, and then paste it into this spot. And finally, your self-introduction, it goes into the discussion board. You type it here. You can also highlight that to make a copy and then paste it into the discussion board. And again, just a reminder, you are to respond to 2 of your classmates. Okay, and that's basically how the labs are going to work. Some of them have videos that go with them, but that's the basic idea. Under My Grades, this is where you will find your grades on your labs and also your grades on your exams. After each exam, I will transfer your average on your quizzes and your homework from my math lab so that we'll have an update to your grade. My Math Lab, this is a link to the My Math Lab site, and we'll be talking about and doing a tour in my second recording. And then last of all, you have online assistance. You can get student technical resources, help from the help desk if you're having trouble with Blackboard or something of that nature. Distance learning student resources takes you back to that page where the Smarter Measures test is. When you're getting ready for your first test in the testing center, if you've never been there before, you'll want to go here and read that. We have a project we're doing, so you will be using library services, so that's there. Orientation to online learning. Links to the Are You Ready mini course again, so that's another way to get in there. Tutoring we have available, including Smart Thinking, that's available 24/7, that's online tutoring. And then Atomic Learning has some great tutorials on the TI-8384 calculator. In addition, there are a number of tutorials on Word, and some of those are on the Are You Ready site. So that's what we have here. I will be adding, I see one button that I don't have on here yet that I will be putting up is a button for the calculator. We should also have calculator in my math lab, calculator assistance there. So I'll try to see if I can get some of that up. I'm going to be a little bit slower getting things up this semester simply because we've got a new edition of the text, but I'm going to try to stay a week ahead of you at least. So that is Blackboard in a nutshell.